Whew. What a beautiful day. Sunshine. You can barely see my face. I want to thank God for waking me up this morning. Yeah. When I say God, that's my personal belief. I believe in Jesus Christ. That doesn't mean that if you believe in a different religion, you're not welcome here. No discrimination against anything or anyone based on anything. Anything. Don't care what color you are, sexual preference, what you identify as, that none of that matters here, right? We're all human beings and we want to help, right? Society's in a bad spot. It's in a bad spot. And I believe that I'm doing something to make a difference. I'm already, getting feedback from people, which is amazing. People are telling me that they needed to hear this today. Whatever I posted, they needed to hear that, or they're going through something similar. Thank you for posting this. Some other people are going through a lot worse things that are messaging me, and that's why we are working our hardest on, building this thing. We're still in the beginning phases, and so far the support has been like amazing. That's one of the reasons why I'm pushing so hard to keep going. I'm going to keep going because the people, I see the response I get from people, complete strangers. People are hurting out there. And I got an amazing message. I've been through hell and back, and I was picked for a reason. I was chosen for a reason, right? And I believe that reason is greatness, and not to be like cocky when I say that. No, I believe that reason is because the world needs me. A lot of people need me, and I had to go through all that, so I have the experience to help others. It's a lot, I got a lot on my plate. I have a framing company all day. I come home and I work on this. Before I started working on this is how I got to this point, right? I would come home and I would do work on myself. I would do work on myself every single day. I moved to different cities, and when I came home, I would do work on myself every single day, right? Exercise. I started reading. I hated reading, and then, like I said, I'll say it over and over again. This is my story, right? Steve Harvey recommended 2 books, and I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a shot. One book led to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. Then I started reading the Bible, meditating every day, and one thing led to another, and here I am. So I'm still trying to go home and do all that work on myself, but at the same time, posting on all the socials and talking to people about ideas and what's the next move. It's a lot of stuff, but I do it because this is my purpose. Not many people can say that they know what their purpose is or what they're doing here. I'm not knocking anybody, but people go home from work and they're not happy. A lot of people are not happy, and being happy should be like one of the most important things, right? If you know you like something or enjoy doing something, find a way to turn that into a business, or find that into a way that you can make money off of it, or at least find a way that you can find time to do it, right? It's not always about the money. It's about being happy and doing what you enjoy, because we only have so much time here on this earth, right? And I should have been gone a long time ago, but here I am, right? I was just at my barber's house, and he asked me, like, where did I get the idea to do this? How did this all come about? And I told him prayer and meditation led me to this. It kept getting louder and louder and louder. Like, I need to do something about this, right? On top of, I do well, right, with my business, and I just, I was driving on the turnpike, and I see all these cars, right? Traffic, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, these people are gonna do this every single day of their life. Same group of people for the next 40 years. They most likely go home are not happy. Some people are, but I'm saying this is like the majority. I think they do the same thing for 40 years, right? And then they're too old to enjoy their life. So I have a lot of experience, I have a lot of strength, and I have a lot of like ways that people can get better, right? You know, it's simple little things, little tricks that I've used that have helped me get better mentally, because your mental health is like really the most important thing in the world, right? Because if that's not going well, then nothing in your life is probably going well, right? A couple things that I did, like I posted in my video earlier, the first thing I do every morning is make my bed. And that's the first win of the day, right? That's the first part of your day that you're being on point and responsible, right? And all the little wins that you do add up to big wins, right? And some sort of routine that you can develop. And you know, try to do the next best thing for your life, the next positive thing. I don't care where you're at or how shitty things are or how bad things are right now, okay? If you start right now and do the next right thing, do the next best thing for your life, followed by another one and another one and another one, you'd be so surprised how quickly your life has changed, right? You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not always, it's such a beautiful day, but it's the first thing I say when I go outside in the morning. What a beautiful day. You know, sometimes it really isn't, but it all comes back down to gratitude, right? Because we woke up this morning and some other people didn't. So we got an opportunity to try to live our best life, be happy, and go out and help someone. That's all I got. You guys are going to be hearing from me a lot because I got a lot to share with you, and I know that I can be very useful, helpful to the world, and that's what I'm going to do. Have an amazing evening.